Hi guys, I thought I'd do a review today on a palette by one of my favourite brands, Urban Decay. So it's the Moondust palette. I know a lot of you will already have this, but I'm sure there are also many of you who do not have it yet. So this is the packaging. It's glittery, but it's not like glitter that comes off. So it's just solid plastic, it's just the design on it, which is good because as much as I love glitter, I don't want it getting everywhere. Ooh. Why do I always drop things? But luckily I caught it. So there's the Moondust palette. I'm going to open it to show you the colours and try not to blind you with the mirror. So those are the colours, and as you can see it's gorgeous and glittery. I was so excited about this. As soon as I saw such a glittery palette I knew I had to have this. Now some of these shades are better as a topper, so what I like to do to really make the colours pop is put on a similar shade underneath and then put this on top, or a lighter shade underneath and then put this on top. So I'm going to swatch all these shades for you. So I'm going to start with Spectre. And that's there. It's kind of a little pale glittery pink. Element. That one's more bold. That's one of my favourite. It's kind of duochrome, so sometimes it looks pink and then sometimes it looks really orange. I don't think the camera is really picking it up, but if you see it in real life you will be able to tell. Then we've got Magnetic, that's a deep sparkly purple. Then this is one of my favourites, Light Year. Oh, look at that, it's gorgeous. So green, I love it. It's very mermaidy. Then we're going to go for Granite, really deep silvery grey. Lithium, that's that bronzy colour. Vega. And Galaxy, which is also gorgeous. So they are all your colours, as you can see, very sparkly. Now, I will say these are finger swatches, so it won't pick up quite as pigmented as this on your first go with a brush. So these colours are gorgeous, but they're glitter shades and these shades are gorgeous, but they're glitter shades and they're not as pigmented as they appear in swatches like this. So I'll show you with a brush how they come up on my hand. So I've got this brush. I'm just going to show you, I'll pick a colour, so I'll pick Light Year. So I've swirled my brush in it. And as you can see, it's not as pigmented as it showed in the swatch. So when you're putting it on your eyes with a brush, you do need to like build it up quite a bit. So that's why I recommend putting a colour underneath it and using these as a topper. I don't personally see that as a disadvantage because I think it really adds to your look. I like the way you're using it this way, but some people might if they just wanted to have it as an easy palette. So I'm going to pop some of the colours on my eyes so you can see how they go on. So I'm going to start with Spectre, which I'm going to pop in my inner corner. And I'm going to use my quick colour change by Dream Beauty Box in between colours. So yeah, I'm going to pop Spectre on the inner corner, which is that pinky one. And then the duochrome Element I'm going to put next. I'm going to try and use as many colours in this look as possible so I can show you how they go on. So as you can see, they are a lot more subtle than they look in swatches, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. I think they're really great eyeshadows, but again it might not be everyone's cup of tea. Some people will probably find it too glittery, some not pigmented enough, but I think they look very magical, to be honest. I'm going to pop Magnetic, that deep purple, on the outer corner and the right side of my lid. So, and then blend those in together. So this looks very glittery. And then I'm going to pop this deep grey granite into my crease. So as you can see, you can create a look just with these shadows. It's not like they've got no colour whatsoever. I would recommend using a really good eye primer with these though, so your glitter doesn't shed too much and so it stays where you want it to. I've been using the Maybelline Colour Tattoo that I normally use, but I have a glitter fixer that I use for my pure glitters that aren't pressed into a shadow like this, and I find that works really well with these because they've got such a lot of glitter in them. So that's how they go on. I think they've showed up pretty well, and you can build them or you can put them over top of other eyeshadows. I think they're quite versatile. They're really nice and blendable, and this is quite a nice little compact palette as well. It's not as big as you'd think. It's a lot smaller than a lot of Urban Decay's other shadows. It feels really sturdy, the packaging, and you get a lovely big mirroring, which is something that I like in my palettes. Oops. Overall, I think this is one to get if you really like glitters.